Well, this is it. This will be my last vlog for a while on Mackinac Island. I'm not sure how many of you have actually seen the vlog, but in my last one, I did get kind of sad because my dad was leaving, and I talked about how hard things have been here, not in terms of exploring the island or stuff like that, but in terms of my living situation and my job, and it only got worse. I talked about this, how my rent is $100 a week for where I'm living, and it's not that great of a place. Technically, it's not really worth the rent I'm paying, but it takes, so every other week I get paid, $200 comes out of my paycheck, which wouldn't be an issue if it weren't for the fact that I am not working enough hours these past 2 weeks to cover my the rent for the house. And you're asking how is that possible, because I said I work 8 hours. Well, it would be possible and maybe easier to do if I was working full 8-hour shifts, but I'm not. I have only worked the full 8 hours once. A few times I've actually worked 7 hours, 7.5, but usually at most, since I've been here, I've been working between 4 and 6 hours, sometimes 6. So I actually am not working the full 8 hours, and actually one of the reasons I took this job was I was guaranteed up to 40 hours a week. My first week here, I barely hit 30. So, that is barely enough to cover 1 week's rent. The week I came up here, the week of the 14th, I worked Monday through Friday, which is okay. I worked 5 days. The following week, last work week, I only worked 4 days. And none of those days I stayed past, I think I stayed till like 10 a couple nights, and that was it. This past week, I worked 3 days, which I was excited about because I got Memorial Day off. But one night I worked till about 9:30. The one night I worked till almost 11, so that was good because that was an 8-hour shift. And then the last shift, my shift on Tuesday, I got sent home at about 10:30, so that was 6.5 hours, so that was okay. So I wouldn't mind that, except for the fact that this next week's work shift, the week of today's the 1st, the 3rd through the 9th came out, and I am only working 1 day. The schedule for the next work week has Monday. And the reason it's 4 to 12 instead of 3 to 11 is that the GM, there's too much overlap between first and second, so he's switching when second shift starts officially to 4 o'clock and have it go 4 to midnight. That doesn't really solve anything, because it might have made sense if he had switched the times up for third shift. Third shift comes in at 11 and stays at night and stays till 8 a.m. That's the nighttime monitor. That's the overnight. And then the third shift comes in at 8 a.m. It would have been fine, except for the second shift. He's not having us all come in at 4. I go in at 4. Another girl goes in at 4. One girl goes in at 10 and works till 6, and another girl goes in at 3:30 and works till 6. So that doesn't really solve the problem he has of too many people on the front desk, and this includes one supervisor. So, and when it gets really slow, they have to cut hours. So, and there's supervisors, I'm next week if I stayed, which is also the week my family was supposed to come up, I wouldn't even be making enough to cover my rent, even if I stayed the full 8 hours. So, I let my parents know, and we had already decided that I was coming. I already made up my mind. I was coming home after June. I was gonna stay through July 4th. But when I told my parents the new work schedule, and next week is a slow week. This week and next week are the slow weeks because this week is the Mackinac conference, and then next week the Lilac Festival starts, and then after the Lilac Festival we're supposed to get busy. But if on a slow week I'm only working 1 to 3 days and I'm not staying for the full 8 hours, what does that mean my schedule is going to look like when we really do get busy? Will I be lucky to get like 4 days? So my mom, who was in Arkansas, has been so supportive of my dad, and my dad has his weekend off because Summer is taking tomorrow, and he and my brother are coming all the way up here. They're leaving at about 5:30 from Midland, and they're going to come up here, and they are going to come get me. I'm packing this afternoon, and I will pack tomorrow morning, and then after I get my pizza tomorrow, very, yeah. Am I disappointed I'm not staying? A part of me is, because this is a beautiful place and I do love exploring, but I think my mom and my aunt were right, that my Aunt Monica were right, in that this turned out to be a scam. What this hotel does turned out to be a scam, and it's just not working for me. It's not a viable option when it's kind of been clear from the moment I got here that I kind of haven't been wanted. So I'm gonna go home, going to reorganize my life, reorganize my stuff, get back to who I really am at heart, and just enjoy my life. And I'm not like going to, it's not like I'm never coming back here. We do have a plan in place that at some point this summer we are going to try to come back up here as a family, because it was one of our favorite places to visit when we were kids. So we are going to try to get back here, and it's just an experience that I needed to have, that I guess this is the one experience that has taught me that not everybody can be trusted, which is kind of cool. So I'm going to go visit my favorite places and bring you guys along for the ride. See ya! Here I am deep within the forest of Endor. Just kidding. I'm actually at one of my favorite places on the island. I fell in love with this trail, and this is only the fifth time I've gone down it. No, fourth time I've gone down it, and it is absolutely gorgeous and beautiful, and it's one of the things I definitely will miss. I definitely will miss climbing up the stairs to Arch Rock. I will miss the watchtower. I will miss this beauty. I will miss definitely feeling like I'm on another planet, but my parents agreed that if I'm not happy, I shouldn't be up here, and the only time I'm happy is when I'm away from everything, and I'm out here in nature, enjoying my life. So I will miss this. I will miss the nature part. I will miss seeing all the animals. I will miss being out here, but I think it's past time for me to go home. So I'm gonna head back up the trail, head down the steps, and to continue on my bike ride. And hopefully I get to see everything I want to see today. And I'll keep filming and taking pictures. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, so I'm taking a shortcut today. This is called Scott's Lake Shore Drive. It's this gravel trail that goes through the woods, so it's actually pretty cool. And since I can't ride my bike, I'm actually working the kinks out of my knees, so that's good too. So it's really pretty back here. Hey guys, it's me making another final stop at British Landing, which is absolutely beautiful, and I'm trying not to get too wet, which is kind of tough. But it's so pretty, and this is where during the War of 1812, this small battle between British and Americans broke out, and the American the guy in charge of the fort who was here for America actually kind of surrendered. So that was how of this area came under control of the British during the war as well. And I've kind of been obsessed with visiting this place because one of my favorite book series is a series called The Island Trilogy by Gloria Whelan. And Once on This Island, which is the first book, is about a 12-year-old girl named Mary who lives on Mackinac Island during this war. And so she grows up hearing the British, oh my gosh, the water is cold, British occupation. The water is so cold. So, yeah, I am going to hop back on my bike and finish this ride, and it will be cool. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, I'm back at the house, and I'm just going to chill, maybe play some Old Republic, and get stuff around. And it's kind of hard to believe that tomorrow I will be leaving, but I am, and I can't wait to be back surrounded by people who care for me, and I'm really excited to be going home. So I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye.